Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of the Bellied Up Podcast. I'm your fearless and fearful host, Charlie Barons, and I'm here with my buddy, the beautiful, the well-groomed Miles Montplaisir. We're in the short shorts today, Miles.
We're at the lake.
I noticed that.
Letting the hot dogs flow in the wind.
Someone commented on your shorts, I remember, in a video that we did when you were doing the short shorts video. And they said, nice thighs.
What was the short shorts video?
You were playing a dad character. I was playing the uncle character. They commented on your short shorts. Yeah.
I like short shorts. Not too short to where you can see my nuts hanging out, but
No.
I don't know. There's just so much more movement.
More flow.
I'm already struggling at my age to move, and so if I don't need pants restricting me.
And you get a nicer tan going up the thigh,
It's
right?
not about the tan, though. I can tell you that much. That's maybe just an added benefit, but it's not that for me.
Okay. How are deep pockets in those?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got deep pockets.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's funny because now when you see someone wearing really long shorts, you're like, interesting. Do you remember pipes? Like those pipes shorts? Like the ones that went down to your ankles in the 90s?
You talking about pants?
No, they were shorts, but they went down to your ankles.
But if they're going on your ankles, I think they're pants.
No, you would look at these and you would go, those are definitely not pants, but unless there's a flood. But you would go that those are shorts, but a little long to be shorts. Lorts. You remember them? Jared's looking it up right now.
Yeah, like jean shorts that go down like here.
Yeah. Like for that skateboarders used to wear them.
Yeah.
Which is odd that skateboarders would wear those, because like you would think you'd want more movement.
Is it Jenko jeans? Is that what you're talking about?
Jenko jeans.
Yeah.
Jenko jean shorts. Or Lee Pipes. Lee Pipes was another one.
Lee Pipes. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Odd. Miles, I was thinking the other day, I was over at the bar and I was getting a drink and she said, I says, I'll do a high life. And she says, tap or bottle. And I was thinking about it and I was like, I was trying to be accommodating, just generally. I was trying to be real nice. I don't know why, but I was just in a nice mood. I was like, what would be easier for you? And I couldn't figure it out in my head. So I said tap. But I was like,
it's definitely not the easier option. Because with a bottle, she just goes in the fridge, twists the top off, and hands it to you.
well, maybe not just easy, but what's best for the bar? Like, do they make more money? Do they have more of a profit margin on the tab? I'm thinking so.
Yeah.
Otherwise, why would you offer it?
Yeah.
Right. So I was like,
But also, who are you trying to appease? The bar or the bartender? Because if you're trying to do the bartender, let's say that the beer bottle is more expensive, then she makes a bigger tip from you.
What if she owns a bar?
Then we're in a classic conundrum again.
We are in
a Catholic conundrum.
Yep.
That's a good point, though. It's like, because I feel like different receptacles of beer are better for different occasions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My number one rule is if I can get beer not in a can at a bar, I prefer that. Not because it doesn't taste good out of a can, but if I'm drinking at home, I'm drinking out of a can, so I want a different experience.
You want a little novelty to go.
I want some novelty. I want, if you're going to give me a beer, let's have it in a bottle. Let's have it on a tap. And put it in a Das Boot and let me drink it.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get wild and
put
crazy.
Put it in one of those yard glasses that you get at the yard house and let me drink it out of that. Let me just drink it right out of the tap. Let me wheeze the juice a little bit,
Oh, yeah. Wheezing, bro. I don't know what it was.
I like to imagine at the yard house with those yard beers, like somebody's having a really important business meeting. It's just those fucking tall beers, right?
Hey, the best I can do is $2.50. Deal or no deal? Or it's like, hey guys, so just so you know, grandma has cancer. Yeah, it's stage 4. It's not good. And don't give me the half yard shit either. I want the full yard.
Oh my God. They have this place in Wisconsin called the Essen House, which is a boot, Das Boot. And have you guys done a bunch of the Das Boot things where you have to flick the glass and then you have to turn it just the right way before it gets to the air pocket, shoots it up into your face?
Yeah, I mean, I played it where you're not allowed to turn it, so that you just have to manage the bubble that's coming out of your face. Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. That's insanity. That's not even how you're supposed to play. Oh, where were you playing that?
At a bar in Fargo.
Okay, good to know. Back to the original question though, Miles. What do you think is the bar wants you to get? Like that it's like between can and bottle, probably no difference, right? I think we solved it.
I mean, I think they probably prefer cans because then there's a chance that a beer bottle could get broken. There's no chance in breaking a can of beer. So they probably prefer cans over bottles. They probably prefer cans the most.
A lot of them don't have cans though.
But there's some places that only have cans.
There are, but those are yeah.
The margin on tap beer's got to be the highest because why else would they have it,
Yeah, because you're buying in bulk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's good to know.
What's a scenario that you're like, if I can get a bottle of beer in this scenario, the bottle's the best option?
Yes. Okay. So if it is, I would say if it's a wedding after the first drink, first drink, you're keeping it classy. You're getting it in the glass. Okay. After that, if I'm on the dance floor, I'm going up, I'm grabbing it, I'm drinking a few sips so it doesn't spill, and then I can dance with the beer. Much better, much more effectively than with a cup of beer because there's too much spillage going on because I like to move and groove, baby. Out of rhythm, but I like to move and groove.
You're still moving.
Yeah. And
it's funny because I go like, all right, if I'm doing something where I'm moving a lot, I want it in a can of beer because I could drop this thing.
Yeah.
And it could go everywhere.
But they're not doing cans at weddings usually.
No, I understand.
Yeah,
I understand.
I get it. But would you rather break a bottle or a glass at a classy establishment?
I'd much rather drop a bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you do drop a glass, someone is gonna celebrate and go, yeah. And someone else is gonna have a cup foot. When you're going to someone's house to get a beer and they offer to put it in a glass, are you saying yes, please, or no, that's all right? I wouldn't want to. I
would take it out of the can or the bottle. I don't need to do that.
What if they have frosty glasses? The only time would be like
if I'm going to throw a pickle or some olives in it is the only time I'm really requesting a glass.
Bloody Mary Light, huh? What if they have a frosty glass?
I would take a frosty glass.
Frosty glass is great. My buddy Scott, I was over at his house, and he said, "Do you want a glass?" I said, "No." He said, "I got frosty glasses in the freezer." I said, "Well, why didn't you say so?" And I got a frosty glass. It was so good. There's nothing better than drinking a beer out of a frosty glass. And yet, open that freezer, no frosty glasses in there.
I was thinking the same thing. I looked in there earlier for one.
Terrible of me. Maybe I've inspired myself to do it, but then I'd have to find a new place for the ice cream and the venison.
Are you a keg beer snob? In the sense, if you even feel like there's a dirty line in this bar, are you steering away from it?
No, I mean, I do know the dangers of that. I will, if you can actually taste the difference, and sometimes you can, then that'll be it for me on it. That'll be it.
I'm under the assumption that every bar has clean tap lines until proven guilty.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's some people that are like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if the lines are clean. I won't do it. I'm like, what? Why don't we just fucking assume that they are? The chances that they aren't, it's lower than you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's always a person who worked at a bar and was responsible for cleaning the lines.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
That is true. we used to have a keg in the office, and we hired a guy $30 a week to come clean the lines for us, or every 2 weeks, or every week. Every 2 weeks.
You had a guy on the payroll to clean your beer
He wasn't on the
lines?
payroll. He was a 1099.
Who was it?
$30 every 2 weeks. So $60 a month to keep the lines clean. And there was like a phase where like we just didn't end up using it for like months because we just were like busy. And it like the guy was just cleaning lines that no beer had ran through. It's pretty big waste of money.
Did this guy come with the keg company, or did you literally find someone?
There's a guy who does it. He just like goes to different. Like, you can just hire him. At
Oh,
your
okay.
bar. Yeah,
All right, that's cool.
that was his whole business. Was cleaning tap lines.
I didn't realize he would come to businesses as well. I mean, I know that.
Yeah, it works.
Wow.
But I would go to your house too if you wanted.
Oh, that's cool.
Mhm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, Miles?
What is your most preferred way to drink a beer, though? Like situation, take it out of the equation.
I gotta say the frosty glass.
But out of what?
Goddess.
Out of what?
Out of a glass that's frosty.
No, I know, but where does the beer come from?
It doesn't matter. It does not matter. And don't force me to choose, Miles. The source of the beer is not, and it's different situations, dude. Like that's like what I'm saying, you know. Like first drink at a wedding, like I says, I want it out of the tap. I want the full experience, you know. But later on, give it to me in a bottle, you know. I may have to take this for a walk later. You know, it's if you're walking to a party, you don't want to go with the glassware from the previous thing. It's just gonna have to find something to do with it. You're gonna have to take it home. You're gonna feel bad about it. Get yourself something you can recycle. You know,
What's he talking about?
do you take your cans? Do you collect your cans and take them to the recyclery?
What do you mean? We just have a recycle bin at our house. We throw them in.
But I mean, do you separate your cans and take them to the recyclery to get money?
No, we have a recycle bin at our house that they come and pick up.
I understand that, but you realize you're just throwing away money, right?
So what? Like 5 cents a month?
No,
Sorry, 20 cents a month?
no. You can make some.
You can't.
It's not bad.
It's not good either, though.
It's not great.
There's a reason why homeless people do it.
Not just homeless people.
Charlie, but what's the difference? Oh, there's no psychological difference. It's just the fact that Charlie has a house, the other one doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, there's always money in the aluminum stand. Oh, well, I really took the piss out of this one, didn't I, Miles?
You did. You really did.
Well, should we take some callers? Football is officially back, Miles, which means the Midwest can return to the most normal activity, forming very strong opinions about a preseason game. All of a sudden, everybody's trying to get home before kickoff. Sports bars are packed, and one guy is changing lanes like the Packers are waiting for him personally before they snap the ball. Game night traffic means sudden stops, crowded intersections, and drivers checking the score when their eyes should be on the road. That is how a normal Thursday can turn into a real crash. Boom. If another driver's mistake leaves you hurt, ladies and gents, call Nicolay. 1-855-NICOLAY. What's up, Oliver? How we doing today, man?
Doing good, just at work. What are you guys up to?
We're just sitting here bellied up to my counter.
Your counter?
Yeah,
At a bar?
at the cabin.
Well, we
At
were
the-
going to have a bar, and then we weren't able to line one up, so here we are.
But you know what, Oliver? Every flat surface is a bar if you want it to be.
That is true.
What are you doing? It's
Yep.
windy and things are crashing.
Sorry, I'm at work. I'll get out of the truck soon here.
Well, we don't mean to take you out of work. Where are you working at?
No. I work in lawn care, so we're just pulling up to our next job site to mow.
All right. What are you mowing with these days?
Oh, we got the X-Mark 0-turn mowers.
Ooh.
Nice.
Do you like them?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cadillac of mowers.
That's great. So are you going to start firing that up here in a second? Are we going to get some interference?
No. I'll step out of the truck and take a little break.
Okay.
Yeah, take a siesta. Smoke them if you got them.
Well, let's so we don't take up too much of your time. What did you call in to talk about?
So, as a homeschooler, dating is an interesting situation. So I figured you boys could help me.
Yeah, well, no shit, man. You were homeschooled.
Yeah, and my cousins aren't really available because I live in Michigan. So,
For dating?
well, yeah, it's a short circle, man.
I don't know what kind of health class you had in homeschooling, but
how long were you homeschooled? The entire time?
Well, I did a couple weeks of kindergarten, so have a little experience. But
what happened in those couple of weeks?
I don't get that homeschool joke. I don't get that one. What's the?
No, he went to kindergarten for a couple of weeks and they pulled him.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, okay, got it. Why? What happened?
Well, my brother, he's a little bit autistic, so my mom pulled him out, and she's like, Oliver's not doing too good anyways, so took me out too.
Got it.
All
Got
right.
it. Okay,
Just wasn't a fit, I guess.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you're having trouble dating because you were homeschooled and you just didn't acquire the correct social skills to be able to ask a girl out and have it go well.
I think that's it. Yeah.
And have you attempted to ask any girls out yet, or are we starting from scratch?
Oh no, I've shot my shot, and it didn't end very well.
Well, tell us about it.
Well, she had a boyfriend,
Okay.
and I didn't realize he was. Well,
Yeah.
she said yes, but then her best friend, as I was driving to go pick her up, we're gonna go to Red Lobster, right?
Nice, dude.
But then her best friend calls me, and she's like, she's already dating one guy and talking to a couple other guys. So I just decided to bounce, and that's my only experience.
Well, first
And
of
how
all,
old
what
are you?
What?
How old are you?
I'm 17,
All right. Well,
so I'm still young.
Well, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let me just say this. It's okay to, go on a date with another girl who's dating other people. You're 17 years old. That's how it should be until you're 27.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Or
don't
until you
know.
find the right one.
I think you can.
What do you think, Miles?
I don't know if we should be telling him he should be asking other guys' girlfriends out.
No, it's not a girlfriend.
You gotta remember he's homeschooled, so he's gonna take anything we say and view it as law here.
Dude, she's dating
100%.
she's dating other people.
Yeah.
So
you're right.
It's not a boyfriend.
So Oliver, there's a
situation.
difference between dating and having a boyfriend in the real world.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
So-
real world.
If someone's just dating, casually, then it's fine. But if she's got a, committed boyfriend, then I would steer clear.
And
I see.
Oliver, let me say this. If you committed to taking a girl to Red Lobster, you got to follow through with that. And did you call her and apologize?
No, I texted her, and then I haven't talked to her ever since.
What'd you text her?
I don't exactly remember. Something like, I don't think I'm gonna, I don't think I'm interested, or I don't think I want to go on a date anymore. Something like that. I didn't really feel like explaining it. And so,
Well, then you make up an excuse. Okay.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
That would have been a good idea.
Yeah. Cause then, you can figure it out later, cause
Yeah.
you don't want to, well, I don't know. Maybe honesty is the best policy. That's neither here nor there. How did you ask her out?
Well, we worked at a summer camp together, and I just kind of walked up to her and I said, "Hey, you want to go to Red Lobster with me? And she said, yeah. So
Hell yeah.
Dude, can we get a round of applause?
That's
for
sweet.
Oliver?
That's sweet. You're
Dude.
doing way better than guys that go to normal school.
Yeah. Yeah. You're more socialized than most people, I think. The fact that you got the cojones to just walk up to a gal and ask her to go to Red Lobster, there is a lot of hope for you, Oliver. There's a lot of
Well-
hope.
You should get into sales is what you should get into.
Yeah, that's going to be your superpower, dude, because so many guys are afraid to just do that because they're afraid of
well,
the rejection. Oh, go ahead.
now I'm more afraid of it because, it kind of
For what reason?
turned me off to the whole situation. Because
For
what if
what
that
reason?
happens again? It was pretty
You're
awkward.
1-for-1, dude.
Yeah. And it's gonna be awkward for the point of this is to not avoid awkwardness. Lean into it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's gonna be awkward, and that's okay because you just want to get through the first few awkward ones before it's not a big deal at all.
Okay. I'm smelling what you're stepping in.
Yeah, yeah. Does that mean that shit?
So are you
Does that mean-
are you a brainy? Like, have you finished college now, even though you're only 17?
No. In fact, I'm barely making it through normal school.
What, dude? What?
Well, like,
Every homeschool person I know is a genius.
Yeah.
They're really good at school.
You don't know enough homeschool people.
man, yeah, there's two types of homeschool people. The really smart ones, and then the ones that just use homeschooling as an excuse not to actually do school.
Okay. All right.
I'm not going to say which camp I'm in.
Well,
but
I
We
think it's
figured it
pretty
out.
clear, Oliver.
We figured out. Well, so your job isn't going to get you any ladies. It sounds like if that's
there's
your-
one woman that works at my work, but she's lesbian, so I don't think I'm going to shoot that shot.
And you're 17. So,
And I'm 17,
you know,
so
even if she was not lesbian and was 20 years old, she probably isn't going to go for a 17-year-old. Just throwing that out
hey,
there.
man, you never know. That's
And this is a good lesson, you know. Like, I think this is a good lesson. It's less about the ask, and it's more so selecting the ones that increase your chances of getting a yes. You know,
I see. Yeah.
of actually getting on the date. There's a couple things. Just one, don't try and ask out a lesbian. Don't ask someone
Okay.
who's over 18 because they're probably going to be concerned about you being 17. And number 3, just don't ask out a woman who's already got a boyfriend. And then if you can eliminate all of those, you got a higher chance of getting a yes.
Okay. I'll have to keep that in mind.
Are you where are you meeting a lot of the gals that you encounter? Sounds like work.
Well, no, because there's only, I'd say, church. About it.
Okay. Well,
What kind of denomi are you?
Yeah, it's kind of a weird denomination.
no.
It's the missionary church, which is basically non-denom. So
I had a
that's where
feeling.
that's at.
Any
Is that your only place you're just even seeing women at your current state of life besides the lesbian who works for your company?
Yeah, basically.
well, so
I mean, and then in public, obviously, but I'm not going to like parties and stuff.
I think it's probably easier for you to make a connection with a gal before asking them out, kind of like the one you were working with at the camp, right? Like you knew her
Yeah.
before you asked her out, right?
You think, yeah, is that the best way to go about it?
Yeah. So what you want to do is get a job where there's a lot of gals working at that job, you know? So, Hollister.
Hollister?
Get a job at Hollister. There's a lot of women there, especially
lot.
your
Okay.
age.
Yeah. And maybe you can help them out and,
Get a job at Victoria's Secret, you know?
maybe don't do that. Maybe don't do
I don't know
that.
if they'll let me.
Yeah.
Get a job at a jewelry store. There's a lot of
There
women
it is.
walking in there.
There it is.
Get
No,
a
because all
job
the
at
women
Zales.
there,
Go to Zales and get
Zales?
a job.
we don't have any Zales in Michigan.
Because no one
Maybe in
goes to
Detroit.
sales except for Charlie Barron.
What's wrong
Well-
with Zales?
Nothing. I just never met anyone that's gone to Zales.
I would go to Zales if I needed to get something for like an employee that was leaving my company.
I forgot
Thank
that's the
you,
reason why you
Oliver.
went to Zales.
Yeah, it's a nice spot. Okay.
Yeah,
It's a nice
It is.
spot.
I wouldn't know, but I believe that it is.
Hey, I'll say this,
Get a
Oliver.
job at Herberger's.
I don't even know what that is.
I know.
Herburgers?
Do you know what Herberger's is?
No.
It's a department store.
I'll say it when I was a pretzel roller, Oliver, I asked a few gals out pretzel rolling. Not even gonna
Yeah?
lie to you. Yeah.
You like the way that pretzel tastes? Well, I made it.
I did make it. Yeah.
So you've seen what I can do with my hands.
Yeah, I
Imagine
feel
what
like
I
that's a
could do.
good.
Imagine what I could do with my tongue.
Wow.
Is that what you said?
Hey, he's 17 homeschooled, Miles.
let's-
You're right.
Good Lord.
But we also do need to corrupt him a little bit. You know, Chuck? We
let
need
the
to-
mall do that for him. Here's what
Where are kids hanging out these days? Is it the mall?
My basement.
You got kids in
You
your
know, just-
basement?
Well, I'm a kid, so a lot of my friends are still kids.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Dude, Oliver, you gotta think. What are you know what? Get a job. Find yourself a job as a line cook somewhere. Okay, because this is something I
I've
wish.
done that.
Good. You got skills.
So-
And you think he's gonna meet women being a line cook?
No, but if he can cook them up something, that's a big win.
That's like step 430 of this dating process.
I suppose
We're
you're
on
right.
Step
Front
one.
facing job. Cinnabon,
So-
dude. Cinnabon.
That's a good idea.
You're just
Or
picking
what about
other
a gym?
restaurants and malls and telling them to work there because you worked there one time.
The gym. So what? So what? It worked out for me. Well,
I
so
don't think it did.
he said, "What about the gym?"
Yeah.
It's tough because like, do women want to get asked out at the gym or
No.
talk to men?
Yeah, they don't.
Well, Timmy Tango
Timmy
seems to have
Tango.
some success.
Timmy
See,
Tango.
I didn't realize the repercussions of giving Timmy Tango a platform.
Timmy
We're
Tango.
molding the homeschooled youth into thinking that Timmy Tango is the model citizen here.
All right, let me say this: you are learning to ride a bike. Timmy Tango's on a motorcycle. He's on a Harley. All right. You
I
just
feel like it's.
you're on a glider right now. Okay, so just.
Oh,
You're on a Strider bike that doesn't have pedals like my kids.
That's
got.
what I meant
Yeah.
to say.
Okay.
Strider. Yeah. So
Timmy Tango's on a ripstick going around the neighborhood. You still have
Well-
training wheels on.
the best way to learn how to swim is jumping in the deep end.
nope. I like that phraseology, but no, it is not. Although honestly, you know what?
I just
Wait a year before you're doing Pilates classes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm almost 18.
Okay.
So
Okay, but that doesn't hold up in court.
that's
Tell you
fair.
that much. So
When's your birthday?
September.
okay,
All right.
then you can start
So-
going to Pilates class.
Yeah, well, you're in a tough way anyway. You don't want to start dating anyone your age because that's not going to be able to last
That's-
very long. My best advice is to work at the mall. Doesn't matter where,
Okay.
but kids love going to the mall.
Yeah,
Isn't
but
that
he's
right,
about
Miles?
to not be a kid anymore. So now we need to. This is a whole different
Yeah.
scenario.
Well, for 3
You
months.
can't be an 18-year-old
But,
working at the
dude,
mall hitting
at
on kids.
At 17 years old, it's the summer, right? Get a couple job gig at the mall. Summers last forever when you're a kid.
I know, but it's August already.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, the
summer
summer's
just
been
flew
really
by.
fast.
You're too young to say that.
Summer loving happens so.
Where else would be good? Now he's 18 though. Let's think of from 18. Oh, bartender. You can bartend.
Hey,
Bus back bar back. Bus
Okay.
bar back. You could be a bar back.
That's not too bad, actually.
Yeah.
You know, it's like nothing's hotter than a guy cleaning up everyone's garbage.
Nothing.
I mean, I did do that. Well, not at a bar, just clearing tables.
Yeah,
And
that
what,
can-
what was the dating scene like doing that?
They were all Amish people because it was in the middle of Amish country. So
Well, don't do that.
yeah. it
So are
didn't
you
work
going to go
out.
to college?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right.
Not a.
Because I think the only reason to go to college anymore is to meet women.
Is it?
Pretty much.
No, I'm not
I feel
telling
like
you. I'm not telling you. to go to
Dating
college.
apps are cheaper at this point.
Yeah. You're too good for the dating apps. I like how you get out there in real life and giving it a go.
You're the one guy out there willing to just go ask a woman to Red Lobster. I think you need to not start with the dating apps. I think you got to do it in real life. It'll make you stand out more.
Just straight up. Want to go to Red Lobster?
Where do you live?
I live in Michigan. You know where Grand Rapids is?
Yeah.
Yeah, like an hour north. Little town.
All right. So how
Oh.
does an 18-year-old meet a Michigan woman, Charlie,
Well,
who's also been homeschooled?
I went fishing over there once. You guys got good fishing, right?
we do.
Okay. Are you what's your favorite hobby? What do you excel at hobby wise?
I play a lot of like. You ever heard of D&D?
Yes, dude.
Hey.
Yes. It
Hey,
was
I don't need you laughing.
Yeah,
That's just the most homeschooled answer I've ever heard in my life.
dude, that's exactly how you're gonna meet someone.
Are you
okay?
looking for a gal who's into D&D?
Of course he is.
Then you
I
should.
mean, that would be nice.
Then you
Dude.
just shouldn't be taking a page out of Timmy Tango's book. I can tell you that much.
Well, you know, I actually DM a group of like middle-aged women in D&D. So
D&D is a great game, great way to meet women.
He said he plays Dungeons and Dragons. I said that adds up, and they gave me shit for it.
My
It's the most homeschooled game ever.
it's got some homeschool vibes, but it's super fun. And my buddy does a weekly D&D game, and he loves it. I think you find yourself a little D&D group and just start mixing it up. You know, few
Yeah, but you don't
days-
want to ruin the campaign story by making it awkward by asking one of those gals out. You know what I mean?
That's
That's
true.
true.
That's why you get a few going. So you figure out
Oh.
which ones you actually want to be in and which ones just, you got a wizard you're looking for.
Interesting.
Yeah.
No, that might be a good idea though.
Yeah. It's a great idea. I know. Comic-Con? You seem like a Comic-Con guy.
I mean, I'm more kind of like a game con guy. Go and play Catan, not go walk around with a bunch of furries.
Well, you're going to have
Like,
to
I'm not
change
that
that if you
nerdy.
want. You're not that nerdy?
Yeah, like I
You're going
like
to-
D&D, but
You're playing Dungeons and Dragons, and you're going to Catan Con.
yeah, but cosplay's too far.
Okay, all
For
right.
now. I
So
mean,
what are
That's the
you? So
line.
what are you looking at a woman when you turn 18?
Single, Christian, and that's about it.
Single and Christian. Okay. Huh. Well, good luck finding that playing the devil's game of D&D, my friend.
That's the difficult part. Is every homeschooler either loves D&D or thinks it's devil worship. So
Is there
So-
like a social media for homeschooled kids?
I think it's called D&D.
no.
It's just the
No, it's-
D&D subreddit.
Oh gosh, no. I would not visit that place if I were you. It's
Oh, really? The D&D subreddit is a unlawful place.
I mean, parts of it are.
Let's see what's on there, Jared. Let's just see.
I've seen some very unwholesome
Like what?
D&D.
Like what?
Like how do I put this? Role playing, but like
Erotic.
elves and stuff like that. Yeah, erotic
Mhm.
D&D is a thing.
Okay.
So-
We'll just leave it at that, Miles. We'll just leave it at
Yeah.
that.
So you really are Christian then? Because if I was
Yeah.
17 and I saw that, I'd be like, this is the best subreddit ever.
Well, yeah.
Miles, can you please be a better influence for a young impressionable
No, he's had
Oliver
too
here?
many good influences in life. He needs us to corrupt him a little bit. He's homeschooled, Charlie. He needs to know how to handle guys like you and I in the real world, Chuck.
You and I am a good, wholesome gentleman.
Yeah, I was
Miles.
about to say Charlie goes to mass, so
Yeah,
Who
Miles.
said it? I
at
don't.
least sometimes.
Yeah, thank you, Oliver. Appreciate my mom will appreciate that.
So
too.
you're trying to tell me that Charlie is more holy than I am?
Well, I wouldn't say anyone's. Well, okay, depends on your definition of holy.
What's your definition of holy, Oliver?
Okay, I don't want to get too theological here, but like the definition in Greek is to be set apart from and like different, but in a good way.
Did you just say I don't want to get too holy and then proceed to give us a definition in Greek?
Theological.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just the most homeschooled thing I've ever heard in my life.
It sounds like the only thing you're learning in school there, Oliver, is the Bible. Would you say that's accurate? Is the Bible your best subject?
Well, yeah, probably.
Oh, good. Good for
I
you.
also, I like theology. It's very fun.
Yeah, it is fun. How'd they live to be that old? You know,
Who?
in the
Noah?
Bible.
Okay, I'm not that into theology, I guess.
Did you read the Bible, dude?
I did, but I'm saying I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
All I know is that God limited the age of men or whatever after I think it was after the flood.
After the flood, he said you can't live to 600 anymore.
Yeah, it's like I'll limit the age of men to 120.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Although one dude I saw is up to 123. So
Wow. He must be very holy.
yeah,
Or he's lying about his age.
probably line him. Once you get to the,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, I mean, it probably gets fuzzy after a while.
yeah.
I mean, I forget things. So, like a lot of things. So we'll see where I'm at when I'm 123.
That's true. And that's ambitious of you to think you're going to make it to 123. And I like it, Oliver. I like it.
Yeah.
Have you tried scoping
you got-
out different churches?
Me?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Start church hopping, dude. Think of churches like bars, you know?
Okay.
Like do a lap at one, figure it out.
Belly up to the blood of Christ.
Wow,
Have
Miles.
Hell yeah.
Miles.
The communion wine.
Good
some
Lord.
bread and wine, scope it out.
That's not exactly what I meant, Oliver, but
You
I
said
get what you're
church was a
saying.
bar, though.
well, scope and go.
I know some churches that basically are. I mean, there's one church in our town, and they just they serve beer and stuff at their church gatherings.
They're
And
definitely Catholic.
And what was the name of that church?
Grant Wesleyan.
Okay, Grant
Definitely not Catholic.
Wesleyan. Grant.
No.
You thought Catholics were drinking during mass?
Well, after. in the parking lot.
After and before, but not during. That's crazy. Would
Wait,
never happen.
they actually drink beer during church?
No, not during church, but
Yeah.
at church parties and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's very
Oh, well,
Catholic.
yeah, yeah. Oh man,
It's very interesting.
Dude, you're too young to be worried about it. Just just start going to more Bible camps and going to church and going to D&T.
D&D.
I meant to say D&D. D&D, look for your
DMT is a
D&D
drug.
Look for your D&D girl with some DDs.
Wow.
And,
That might. Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet it would. Yeah, it's tough. You're at a tough age for this. Why don't you call us back in 3 months? How does that sound?
Okay. I'll do that. I'll, maybe I'll have someone by then.
In the meantime, get a job at Hollister and start taking swings.
Mm-hmm.
We have a Hollister. That's a clothing brand, right?
Are you Amish?
No.
Oh,
We just don't have big stores in Michigan, I guess.
That's true. He's
Go to the Glicks. Get a job at Glicks.
There's a Glicks in my hometown.
I know
so.
there is. Go get a job at Glicks.
not a bad
Okay.
idea.
Go get a job at Glicks. They're a great family-owned business. They've been around for over 100 years, and they have
Wow.
no debt. So you know you're walking into a healthy business with job security. So go get a job at Glicks.
Okay, so Glicks and then part-time at the gym. We'll try both of them out.
Well, we said that was a bad idea, but it sounds like you're hell bent on it. So yeah, give it a go. Give it a go.
We did not mention the gym at all.
That's all the approval I needed.
Okay.
Yeah, go get a job at Glicks. Great place to work.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. And once you turn 18, join a softball team.
Okay.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, don't go to college. Just go to campus and put a name tag on, and everyone will think you go to school there, and you can meet people that way.
Put
It's
a
like,
name tag. They'll think he's touring it. They'll think he's
No,
17.
like the first couple weeks with all the freshmen a year from now when they do like orientation week.
But
go
a
for-
name tag? You're telling a homeschooled kid to wear a name tag to college? What are you doing, Miles?
Whenever it's appropriate to wear a name tag, other people will just blend in.
He's not going to blend in by putting a name tag
No,
on,
if
Miles.
everyone else, sometimes during orientation week, everyone's wearing a name tag so they get to know each other.
Okay. Yeah. So he's going to have to break and enter a dormitory
No.
with the name
Did you
tag
ever
on.
go to orientation week? They do shit in the fucking common areas and out in the grass and shit, and there's volleyball going on.
Okay. So,
And then just-
to sum this up, go trespass on private property with a
Uh-huh.
name tag.
That is so lame.
First,
That is so lame.
first and last name.
Oliver, I want
Okay.
you to know that not everyone in the real world is like got to stick up their ass like Charlie does.
Oh,
Okay.
Miles is a little
Okay.
aggravated now, Oliver. It's been a long day podcasting.
Yes, don't go to a private school and do that, but go to a public state school and do it, and you can walk right on.
I went to a public state school.
I know, but what I'm saying is like, you're
Oh, I
fine.
see. So it's
You
public.
think he's gonna get arrested?
You're right. Your tax
You
dollars.
think he's gonna get arrested by public safety on
You're-
campus because he's just wandering around?
Yeah, and his tax dollars pay for it. It's a
True,
public
he
Yeah.
school.
owns that
That's
school.
it. Yeah, you go to that public school, and if anyone questions you, say, "Hey, my lawn mowing money went to this place." So, yeah,
I'll make sure to tell him.
that's good.
And then you're like the like cool homeschooled kid who's not in college but hangs out at college.
Yeah.
That might be
And just
that
tell
might
them,
be the strat right
and
there.
if you just tell them you already have a college degree, they're gonna believe you.
Oof.
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
lie to
good
them.
work.
I got my college degree in high school because I'm homeschooled, so I just was able to rifle through it. So I didn't want to go to college, but I want to hang out. What's up, guys?
Well, but hang on. He's very Christian. That would involve lying, Miles.
Oh yeah, that's
How do you
true.
feel about lying, Oliver? Are you cool with it?
I shouldn't be.
But you are. Okay. So take Miles's advice.
Okay. I like that advice. And about the name thing, my last name is Bass, like the fish.
Dude.
So I feel like
sick.
that could help me.
Yeah. And start.
Yeah.
I have a buddy named Bass.
Just start calling yourself a bass man.
Ooh, there it is.
Forget
That would help.
the D's and D's. Go for bass man.
Yeah, I just got to go bass fishing until I see a woman and then tell her my last name's Bass. And
It's going to be a long time, dude.
Oh my
It's gonna be-
That's like when earlier, I'm glad you pivoted because you said, go fishing was kind of what I was like, I've never met a single woman fishing.
Oh, yeah. I did say that. I knew that was. There are women that fish.
Yes.
I don't know any
But where do we find them?
fishing or at college.
Yeah. They're all at college. They're not fishing. Or at Hollister.
You know what you should do? Next summer, you should go up to like Mackinac Island or
Mhm.
Traverse City or something and go work in the seasonal work. You know, when that's what you got to do. That's how you get your reps in, because you get new families vacationing every week. There's always some gal that, you know, is sick of being with her family, just looking for a nice summer fling for a week, and you get to be that summer fling friggin' 20 times. You know,
there you go.
Yeah.
Practice. Right?
Practice. That's it. Get the reps in. Get the reps in.
I might have to. Yeah, I have a lot of things to try now, I feel like.
Yes, you do, Oliver. Yes, you do.
Work at Hollister, Glicks, the gym, Traverse City.
We never said the gym.
We never said the gym. Girls don't like being hit on at the gym.
Never said the gym.
Well,
stop listening to Timmy Tango and start listening to us.
God.
Okay.
Stop putting Tango on a pedestal here.
I mean, he seems to be pretty successful. That's all I'm saying.
He's successful.
He's not
Listen
successful.
to the last episode.
He made out with one mom at a concert, and he hasn't been laid since.
Hey, man, I feel like we shouldn't be taking like Timmy's taking some shots, and he's not even here.
Timmy loves it though. Timmy Tango gets a tingle every time we talk about it.
Probably.
Yeah, I bet he's gonna listen to this. He's gonna call right in.
He is, and I'm gonna recognize his voice this time.
Yeah, I recognized his voice, for goodness sake.
And also, I'm not worried about Timmy Tango being offended that we're talking shit about him right now.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you worried about?
Nothing.
And that's the place you want to get to, Oliver. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. Do you regret your decision with the Red Lobster gal?
No, because looking back on it, it was probably dodged a bullet.
Why?
I don't know, because she was like, I don't know, talking to a bunch of guys.
Well, she's 17. Of course she is. And you should be too.
Yeah.
Talking to a bunch of guys.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not really into that. I mean, I talk to my guy friends, but like,
right.
Not like she was talking to him.
Well, you don't know what she was doing. Thou shalt not judge. What passage is that in the Bible, Oliver?
I don't know.
Okay.
Jesus, I think, said it, but he also, Paul, you know what Paul said?
He said, I can't see.
That is true. Yeah. No, you got it.
Well, technically Saul said that, but.
Oh, I guess, yeah. Well.
What did Paul say? Go ahead.
Well, he said we could judge other Christians by their fruits, but I don't think she was a Christian. So I guess I couldn't judge.
Did you look at her pears, dude? What do you mean her fruits? What are you talking about?
Oh, you know, like the fruits of your labor or whatever. Like,
where'd she work?
Things at the same camp as me.
Well, was she good at working?
No, not really.
All right, well, there you go. There you have it. You made the right decision, Oliver. We figured it out.
Okay.
I love that idea of like choosing a woman based off of like how fruitful she is at her job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How much money do you make?
Or just not even that, just being like, you know, like what's the quality of your work before we go any further? I'd like to see how good your work is.
Honestly, it's not bad.
Let me see the spreadsheets you've been doing. Are they functional?
Mm-hmm.
Can I sort them well? Or if I get in there and I start plugging some function in, will it be a disaster? Because if it is, I don't know if this is going to work out. Paul said, thou shalt not date a woman who's bad at her job. That's what Paul said.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he meant.
It is.
When he said that.
Yeah. All right. Well, you get on over to Hollister and see who's best at folding.
Glicks.
Okay.
Oh, I will.
Or Glicks.
And I'll go to the gym too.
We're not going to the gym. God.
I mean, you can go to the gym for your fitness. Don't go there to pick up chicks.
Okay, well, we'll see. In 3 months, we'll see whose plan works best.
Okay. That sounds good. We'll see. Call us back.
How did this go from you calling in, asking for advice, to now you're like, fuck you guys, I know better than you?
Well, he just wanted to.
Well, because, no, I feel like he gave me inspiration. And then the more I talked to you, the more it made me think about that idea. So you gave me the confidence.
All right, in 3 months, you go hit on chicks at the gym, and you'll call back in and tell us how it went.
Okay, I'll try you Glicks too, in the mall.
I mean, the worst thing that happens is that you don't get a date, but you have a phenomenal job because it's a great place to work.
That is true, and I'd probably have pretty good fashion too.
This is true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn right.
Oh yeah, and a lot of store credit, I imagine.
Yeah.
All right, Oliver. Well, thanks for calling in, buddy. You gotta get back to work. You know,
my coworkers probably pissed off at me.
You know, how you supposed to get a woman if you're not out there working?
Amen.
All right, brother. We'll see you down the dusty road.
Well, cool. I'll talk to you in 3 months.
All right.
All right. I don't know that it's going to go good in 3 months, Miles.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's he's got a young buck who's right, thinks they're right.
Thinks they're right, and doubles down on the one thing we tell him not to do. It's almost like we can't even get respected by a 17-year-old homeschooler. How are we supposed to get respect from our parents?
Can't get no respect.
Yeah.
He loves Timmy Tango.
Oh, he's such a Timmy Tango.
And I love Timmy Tango.
I love
just
Timmy
for different
Tango, too.
reasons than he does.
And let this be a lesson to Timmy Tango. We know you're out there listening.
Timmy, listen up, buddy.
There are homeschooled kids that are really taking what you say to heart. So just keep that in mind.
And remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Tango.
Spider-Man said that once.
Yes. And so you need to think about that next time we talk to you, okay? And also, I would love to know if you won the Seaboys giveaway and gave us a shout out.
I don't.
Yeah, just me a shout out.
Dude, that's so lame. Timmy Tango, I thought we had a good thing.
All right, let's take another one.
Let's do it.
Hi, Ben. This is Miles. How are you?
Hey, Miles. I'm doing well. How are you?
Charlie's
good.
here too.
Charlie, as always. What's going on, guys? We already out drinking?
Well, we were in drinking. Yeah.
Where are we at today?
At my cabin, my guy.
Oh, okay. And did we ever settle that dispute if it's a cabin or what was it, a lake house?
Oh, it's a cabin.
I mean, there's forced air though, Charlie. So,
well, it is.
It is a pretty good hybrid between a cabin and a home.
Yeah.
There's literally logs, Miles. I'm going to say it's a cabin, but you know what? If someone wants to call it a home, hell yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it.
I mean, I feel like Charlie gets final say. He's the one who owns it, right? Like, for we to say.
It's literally called a cabin. It's the definition of a cabin. But listen, we don't need to go around this monkey, huh? What's on your mind?
Well, yeah, thanks for taking the call here. First time caller, long time listener. And I feel like I just have some neighborly dispute that I'd like to get your guys' weigh in on it. I can kind of set the scene here if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
So a lady moved in across the street from us about a year and a half ago. And, of course, made the house her own by painting it bright purple and neon green. So
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue.
It's a color choice. And so, whatever, did the Midwest nice thing and, had a conversation with her when she moved in, kind of middle of the street, plowed her sidewalk a time or two, just, being friendly. Even helped her move some heavy TV entertainment center thing into her house and, just kind of got the highlights of her life story sort of thing. And no harm, no foul, right? And so kind of unrelated to that, the trees in the boulevard, so the space between the grass and the sidewalk there is getting into my septic. So I called the old city here and asked them to come and cut them down because they're city owned trees and God forbid I cut it down myself. And they kind of told me they'd show up anytime between now and really whenever they get to it, right? Classic city work, right?
Yep.
So in order to do that, I stopped parking my car on my side of the street because, again, they're going to come cut these trees down. I don't want no tree falling on my car. So I started parking my car on her side of the street, directly across from, my house here. So fast forward, a couple weeks ago, I was going out to my car, and she came out of her car that was parked behind me and was like, "Oh, hey, I'm going to call her Karen to protect the innocent here. I'm Karen, nice to meet you." And I'm like, "Hey, Karen, we've met a couple of times, right? Like, this isn't the first rodeo, right?" And she's like, "Do you own this car?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, that's why I'm, walking up to it, right?" And she begins to tell me that she almost called into the city because she thought it was abandoned and it hasn't moved. And I was like, ma'am, I drive my car a couple times a week. I just park it in the same spot every day, right? Like, I'm one of 2, maybe 3 cars on the, city street here. And so, it's pretty easy to find any parking. And she proceeds to tell me, she has a friend who has a boat and he's very particular on where he parks it. And she would just love it ever so much if I just pulled, 10 feet up or 10 feet back, essentially, don't park on her side of the street in front of her house. And even said that, where she grew up, she knew what her neighbors drove. And I was like, "Well, Karen, I drive this car. My wife drives a blue car. Now right? Like, no harm, no foul." And so really, guys, the question of the day is, do I keep parking on her side of the street or do I park, elsewhere?
And what are you parking there again?
Just a, Kia Optima, nothing crazy, truck and trailer.
Is it a truck? Is it a truck?
No.
Or what is it?
What is it?
Just a Kia Optima. So just a, Kia sedan.
What kind of automobile? Like, it's not a truck, it's a...
Yeah, just a sedan.
Okay. Have you ever seen that movie where, like, the automobiles talk?
Transformers? Is
No.
that what you're talking about? You're talking about, like, cars?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where are you from?
I'm in Minnesota here.
What city in Minnesota?
Winona, Minnesota.
Winona, Minnesota. Born and raised, I'm guessing.
Pretty close. But.
Yeah. God. Do you ever go to Vegas just to play
No.
any games?
No, can't say I have.
What would you say your favorite game is involving cards?
Probably blackjack.
Blackjack. Okay. Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think the bigger issue is like it seems that you are overestimating how quick the city's going to get over there and trim those down.
Yeah, probably.
So why don't you just get confirmation from the city when they're going to come out?
Miles, you might live out in North Dakota and don't have to deal with the city probably too often, but you ever try and do that?
Oh my God. Here's what I think. Her request is simple. It's just that you park a little bit farther up, right?
Yeah.
And how hard is that?
Well, that's, farther I got to walk. I do want to say I go out of my way not to park in front of her sidewalk or anything like that, right? I'm not trying to, be a nuisance.
No,
right?
No, but you're kind of in her spot a little bit.
Sure, but I mean, so is anyone who parks on the street.
What's in your driveway that you can't park there?
Well, classic Midwest. I got a 2-car garage that only 1 car fits in, and so it's 1 car like length. So if you park another car in the driveway, you can never get the other car out, sort of thing.
Okay.
So I'm essentially forced to park on the street. So.
Okay. Yeah, because you don't want to always have your wife move her car. Is it your wife that you live with?
Yeah.
So here's the thing about it's probably the simplest solution here. So if your car's at home, does that mean you're at home?
Potentially. I mean, obviously we take the wife's car because it's, a bit nicer whenever we go out, and I only drive for work and I work, remote most days. So yeah, I mean, the car only moves 3 or 4 times a week.
So if you hear a chainsaw outside, just go move your car.
Well, that'd be too easy, Miles.
You know, like if you just hear a then your ears should go up and you go, okay, I'm gonna go move the car.
Also,
Before-
oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say before or after it crashes down there, Miles. I don't know.
Well, you just said the nice car's in the garage, right?
Yeah.
And you got 2 cars.
Might get totaled, get a new car, insurance.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Well, that's assuming I got full coverage on the thing. I got, it's paid off, boys. I'm not driving a fancy truck, Miles. I got this thing paid off.
You're driving a what?
Kia.
Optima.
But what kind of vehicle is it?
Kia Optima sedan.
But like, is it a semi truck? Is it a truck? Is it a?
Let me cut to the chase. He wants you to say car because you have one of the greatest accents we've ever heard on the Bellied Up podcast.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So it's a.
It's a car.
I've never heard anyone pronounce it like that. That's great. I love it.
The more you know.
And also, you can probably guess, there's only so many city worker hours in a day, So, like, you don't need to be paranoid about the city showing up at 11 p.m. when you're out with your wife in her car that's going to tumble over and wreck it. It's like city worker hours got to be, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.?
Right. Yeah.
And if you're at
on
work,
a good day.
On a good day.
And so if you're at work, you're just your car or you're gone. Like you don't need to worry about it then,
Yeah. I guess the other question is, should I take a grievance that, I've helped this lady move things into her house and she still doesn't know, my name, right? Like how many times is it inappropriate or impolite to introduce yourself to someone for the first time?
Well, you've taken umbrage. You're not happy about it, are you?
No. Well, I just kind of rubbed me the wrong way to, I've helped this lady out a couple of times and know who I am. Right.
Well, are you helping her so that she knows who you are? Or are you helping her to help her?
Just being, Midwest nice.
Yeah, but there's some conditions involved that she's got to know your name in order for it to work out.
I guess so. So, or maybe we send name badges to the family or the neighborhood cookout.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do you guys have a neighborhood cookout?
No, not that I know of.
Maybe you start one.
Start one. That'd be a great, and it could be a good mixer.
Yeah, Catalina wine mixer. Or whatever.
Yeah, it could be a Minnesota mixer, and you guys all bring your hot dishes down to the block, and you guys start put some name tags on and start talking.
Yeah, and your name's Ben, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, now I think, Ben, if you really want your Karen to know your name and she knows you by car, you just change up your license plate to Ben's car. 7 characters right there. That's perfect.
Ben's Kerr.
Makes it easy.
Ben's Kerr.
Kerr.
Yeah. Well, I think that's fine.
That's actually kind of funny.
Oh, it's Ben's car. Okay.
Yeah. Easy enough. That way when I run a red light or something, it's pretty easy to figure out.
Yeah.
Don't commit any crimes in your car.
Yeah.
Then you're good.
Do a bank robbery, not going to get very far with that one.
How does your wife feel about this whole situation?
She, bless her soul here, sort of thing. She's ready to go fight hands or whatever with her.
Go fisticuffs.
What?
Yeah.
So you're the voice of reason in this, even.
We balance each other out pretty evenly.
Is she from Illinois?
No, she's from Wisconsin as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
A feisty Wisconsin in her.
Yeah. So, I'm from La Crosse, Wisconsin originally and went across the river here. So,
okay. All right.
So what does she have to say about Karen?
She thinks, kind of same as me, strange to be introducing yourself to someone for the, 5th time sort of thing. And, and kind of strange to be asking us to park elsewhere when, there's nothing but open curb, sort of thing. So,
because you wouldn't think about telling her what paint to put on her house.
yeah, I mean, I have opinions about the paint on our house because I got to look at it all day, but, I keep that to myself. So
maybe it's about time you bring that out. She brings up the parking situation again.
They're like, hey, I got a gallon of paint in my basement,
That won't cover her house any more than that.
Let me ask you this though: if she agreed to repaint her house, would you move your car?
That's something we could definitely, strike a deal with, right? I'd park, 10 feet one way or the other, if we came to a mutual understanding.
Yeah. Now, are you Norwegian by any chance?
Not that I know of.
No, what are you?
I honestly don't know.
You're
Charlie.
a mutt.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Aren't we all though?
I suppose something like that.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Something like
What's your job? You said you work remote.
Yeah, I work remote. I guess I'm in finance.
You guess?
Yes, I am in finance. I'm an accountant.
Do you work for multiple companies as an accountant?
I like that.
No,
well, I guess I'm in finance. Oh, well, why? Because I'm an accountant. I thought you were gonna be like you're like IT for an accounting firm or something adjacent, but that's pretty funny.
No, I didn't want to get Charlie too bent out of shape. I work for a public utility, so he has opinions, and I don't want to get his blood
The
boiling.
public utilities?
wow.
The public utilities where only the risk is public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
No, I'm just messing. I don't care if you're in that. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on.
pays the bills.
Yeah, you
So,
gotta pay the bills. It's not
Is
your
Charlie
problem.
like
man.
public enemy number one over there at the public utilities.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't speak on behalf of all of them there. So,
Why have you heard some stuff? Are they talking smack about me?
we'll have to take that offline. I'm sure this is a recorded line.
Yeah, the public utilities are listening.
What are they mad about?
Oh, I mean, I'm sure you can only imagine, right?
No, I can. I haven't said anything.
Yeah.
What are they mad about?
Oh, a couple. I don't know. I don't want to say I agree or disagree with you or the people who pay my bills.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I get it. I get it.
So
Yeah.
I guess I'm on the side of common sense, if that tells you.
That makes a lot of sense, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you. You seem like a common sense kind of guy, even in this situation here. You're just looking for a little short walk to your house. You're looking for your neighbor to remember your name.
Yeah, not asking too much.
No,
So-
not asking too much.
No.
Have you tried taking her a casserole?
She has. That's one thing my wife will actually make cookies, and we've given them out to various neighbors or whatever, and I can't remember last year if we gave her cookies or if we tried and she wasn't home, sort of thing. But so not a casserole, but my wife does make cookies and gives them out to the neighbors here.
Okay, but you can't remember if you got Karen a cookie last year.
I can't remember. I don't want to lie to you guys. So.
No, and I do
there might be
appreciate
some
that, Ben.
murmurs going on, just like there's murmurs going on at the public utilities about Charlie in the neighborhood that you skipped over her house intentionally.
Some people are saying, yeah, that could be.
Oh, well, Ben, what do you think about this? How about you bring Karen some cookies and I'll bring your utility some cookies? How does that sound?
Sounds lovely, Charlie. Well,
Yeah.
that or you can send them some of your
Brandy?
what is it? Brandy. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, nice.
So-
Yeah, maybe they'll stop screwing people over. I think that is an interesting way of doing it, of getting of Karen to remember your name just with a little cookie thing. Then I think your parking situation will really open up.
I think we're just
resolve
treating.
itself.
I think we're treating the symptoms here. I think
Well, what do you recommend, Miles?
just park on your side of the street, and when you see the city pull up, go move your car.
But he explained that, he might be
Anytime he's going to be gone, the city's not going to show up.
well,
The city doesn't work on the weekends, and they don't work at night.
that's true. do they really have to cut the trees down in this situation? Can't they just get rid of the roots?
So I've had to like have plumbers come and like root clear the pipes or whatever.
Yeah.
So essentially, it's either I keep doing that every 6 months, or
Oh,
they cut
God.
the tree down, right?
Yeah.
So
Well, maybe the city will pay for that.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't asked that question. I highly doubt that.
Well, I mean, it's got to be. How much is it to clear your roots every 6 months?
It's like $300.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's got to be. How big are these trees?
Not very big. I mean, I could, cut them down, but that's the city's property, right? So that's
This
you're
is what I'm
opening up
getting
another
to.
can
There's
of worms.
so many more solutions than you just get into an unnecessary spat with Karen across the road over parking.
Yeah, but then what would I have to call in about?
That is true. That is
yeah.
true.
He's in a pickle. He's in
Yeah.
a pickle.
Yeah, you got me.
Well, listen, I think that you just gotta you need a little more honey for this situation, a little less stick. Okay, so get those cookies over there on a standard rotation. Eventually, Karen is gonna care less. Okay,
All right.
She's gonna go from Karen to not Karen.
exact. Thank you,
Yeah,
Miles.
what's
That would have
the-
been better.
Yeah, what's the anti-Karen name? I don't know.
Trish.
Is it?
It's
Trish is willy nilly.
Trish doesn't care about a damn thing.
No.
She's got a flamingo in the garden and a pontoon in the driveway. If you
Yeah.
know
I
what
know.
I
What
mean.
is it? A upside down pineapple or
Oh
whatever?
yeah,
Exactly.
Trish for sure.
Trish is gonna want a lot more than your cookies. I'll tell you that much
Okay.
right now. There, Ben.
And I feel
Yeah,
like she's a bartender as well.
for sure.
Definitely not a hairdresser, right, Miles?
Oh,
Well,
she could have been one.
Honestly, there's some overlap between hairdressers and Trish, I feel like. But not, it's like, yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I wouldn't say Trish is by trade our hairdressers. What does your wife do for a living?
She works for the Minnesota State University here.
Oh, over.
I believe Charlie came to campus there one time.
yeah,
So,
yeah. I've
so
done a
Winona
show over
State.
there in Winona.
yeah, and we saw you when you did a show or two in the Cross. So,
Did you?
Yeah. So, well, question on that. A couple episodes ago, you said there was a good buy-sell trade out of the Cross. You got any more info on that?
The buy-sell trade out of lacrosse. You're gonna have to remind me a little bit there, Ben.
I don't know. That's why I was asking. I've never heard of the buy-sell trade out of the Cross. You said there
The
was a good
radio
one.
program.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's on the FM dial, early in the FM dial, Saturday mornings. If you scoot around that FM dial on Saturday mornings, you'll hear it.
Okay, I'll have to take a listen, see what I find.
I do have to figure out exactly what that program's called because it is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben, I'm so sorry that this Saturday you just have to scoot around the FM dial
Yeah.
to find it.
Maybe I'll just sit in my parked car on my neighbor's side of the street and so make sure she knows it's not abandoned or anything.
Yeah.
So,
Good
Yeah.
Saturday scoot around the FM dial to find that buy seller trade program.
Yeah. It is a plug, Jared. Oh,
When
man.
you go to cities, are you scooting around the FM dial? Is
Oh,
that how
yeah.
you found this, or how did you?
That's
even
exactly
find it?
how I found it. I'm just having my coffee early in the morning on a drive somewhere around the Driftless, just scooting around that old FM dial.
living the life.
Yeah, we are living the life, aren't we, Ben?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Ben, it's been a real pleasure talking
Yeah.
to you.
I appreciate the time, boys.
Yeah, we appreciate you. All right. So,
All right.
cheers to you. And hey, tell Karen and your wife we say hi.
Yeah, and make sure you change your filters there.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I need to do that.
Yes, indeed.
I also need to
right.
rotate my bed too.
You and your fancy bed there.
Yeah,
So
just remember.
all
that.
right.
All right.
All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Ben. We appreciate you. Bye-bye now. I just want a recording of Ben saying, I'm going to park my car at the park.
Burke McCare. That was
Sure.
Oh,
I
man.
love the so's at the end of each sentence too. So
Well, Charlie, is that it?
like a soft little grace note, you know. So yeah, that's it, Miles. That's it. That's another one in the books. Wham bam. Thank you, mister. All right. This has been another episode of the Bellied Up Podcast with my buddy Miles, the You Betcha guy, bellying on up. You guys make sure you watch for deer out there. You make sure you tip your bartender. And Miles,
Change your filters. We'll see
you guys
in the
soon.
next one.
Okay, hope you guys have a good one. Goodbye now. Toodaloo.